Why do you always fall for the wrong person? No, you're not unlucky. You're not cursed. And no, the universe is not training you for character development. The reason is simpler and more uncomfortable. The wrong people feel exciting. The right people feel boring. And that's the problem. Pause. The right person replies on time. The wrong person replies after 6 hours. And suddenly you think, wow, mystery. Depth, pain. Bro, that's not depth. That's bad Wi-Fi and low interest. But still, you fall. Why? Because your brain doesn't want peace. Your brain wants dopamine, suspense, chase, emotional chaos. Peace feels calm. Dopamine feels like a Netflix thriller. And guess who gives dopamine? Emotionally unavailable people. Pause. The ones who say, I'm not ready for commitment on Monday, and I miss you on Friday. Your brain hears that and goes, oh yes, this will ruin us. I'm interested. Pause. Meanwhile, someone consistent shows up, replies clearly, treats you well, and suddenly you start questioning them. Why are they so available? Why are they so nice? Is something wrong with them? No, something is wrong with your pattern. Pause. Here's the truth you avoid. You don't fall for people. You fall for familiar pain. If chaos feels normal to you, calm will feel suspicious. If you grew up chasing approval, you'll chase it in relationships too. That's why inconsistency feels like chemistry. It feels like home, a toxic home, but still home. Pause. Let me show you something. Person, text good morning, shows up, is consistent. Person B, leaves you on read, posts stories, disappears, then comes back saying, sorry, I was busy. Be honest, who occupies more space in your mind? Exactly. Not because person B is better, but because your brain hates unfinished business. That's not love, that's attachment. And there's a big difference. Pause. Here's another uncomfortable truth. Sometimes you choose the wrong person because you're not ready for the right one. The right one requires honesty, boundaries, emotional responsibility, and deep down you're like, yeah, can we postpone that? The wrong one lets you stay confused, lets you overthink instead of grow. It's not romance, it's a distraction. Pause. Let's talk about the most dangerous word in dating, potential. You don't love who they are. You love who they could be. If they healed, changed, and became a different person, that's not love. That's imagination. If someone shows you who they are, believe them. Not the apology, not the promise. The pattern. Patterns don't lie. People do. Pause. Ever notice this? The wrong person makes you anxious. You call it butterflies. The right person makes you calm. You call it boring. That's not boredom. That's your nervous system detoxing from chaos. Butterflies are cute in gardens, not in relationships. If someone costs you sleep, peace, and self-respect, that's not love. That's stress. Pause. Here's the truth. You keep choosing the wrong people until you choose yourself. Not quotes, not captions, real choices. Walking away early, not romanticizing disrespect, not chasing closure from people who don't care. Yes, you might be alone for a while. Silence is scary, but peace is better than confusion. Pause. One day you'll meet someone who doesn't make you guess, doesn't make you overthink. At first, it might feel strange, almost boring. Then you'll realize that's not boredom, that's safety. And once you break the pattern, the wrong people won't look attractive anymore. They'll just look familiar. Look closely. You don't miss them. You missed the version of yourself who kept hoping that this time it'll be different. Pause. The truth you're avoiding is this. If someone wanted to choose you, you wouldn't be confused. You wouldn't be decoding texts. You wouldn't be replaying conversations. You wouldn't be asking strangers on the internet, what does this mean? Clarity is quiet. Confusion is loud. Pause. And here's the part no one tells you. When you finally choose yourself, It doesn't feel powerful at first. It feels empty. It feels boring. It feels like something is missing. But that missing feeling, that's not love leaving. That's chaos leaving. Pause. You were addicted to intensity, not connection. You were mistaking anxiety for chemistry and inconsistency for depth. And once you see that, you can't unsee it. Pause. One day someone will show up, and there will be no guessing, no games, no hot and cold, no wait and see. And you'll think, why does this feel so calm? That's not boredom. That's your nervous system finally resting. Pause. And when that happens, you'll look back at the people you once chased, and they won't look special anymore. They'll just look familiar, because growth doesn't make you stronger. It makes old patterns unattractive. Long pause. Now listen to me carefully. If this video made you uncomfortable, good. That means it touched something real. And if you're tired of repeating the same cycle, watching the same story with different faces, then don't scroll. Subscribe, not because of me, but because your future self is already begging you to stop choosing the same pain in a different body. Pause, subscribe, and choose yourself before life forces you to.